Welcome, warm greetings, and heartfelt congratulations to you, graduates of the TIE class of 2020. I'm delighted to be with you on this wonderful occasion, which we will celebrate with pomp and circumstance, even while we all wish we had the pleasure of gathering in person. To your families, your loved ones and friends, let me introduce myself. I'm Joe Blatt, Senior Lecturer and Faculty Director of the Technology, Innovation, and Education program at HGSE. I particularly regret missing the chance to meet you all in person to tell you how much we've appreciated and enjoyed having your child or partner or parent with us at Harvard this year, and to share with you highlights of what a terrific job they have done as our partners in learning. In just a few minutes, I'll have the pleasure of congratulating each of our graduates and presenting your Master's in Education degree. But first, you all know how much TIE values community, and that's as true among the faculty of the program as it is among you, the soon-to-be former students. So as soon as I found out that I would have the opportunity to talk with you at commencement, I reached out to colleagues to share this platform with me. Please listen to these good wishes from the TIE faculty who have come to know and respect and value you this year.
Congratulations, class of 2020. You are an amazing group of students. Your resiliency and adaptability has inspired me throughout the semester. I wish you the best of luck on your future endeavors, but I also know you don't need luck. You have the skills, talents, and expertise to change the world through whatever path you pursue. Now go forward and do great work.
Never in my lifetime has technology been more at the center of education than now. While the constraints of classroom compliance are reduced, we have the opportunity to implement educational models based on modern knowledge about learning. These can produce outcomes that are more equitable and effective, as well as better suited to what students need for success in life. You are well prepared to invent a better future for learners of every age. Carpe diem, seize the day.
Congratulations! While this is probably not the graduation you originally pictured, you, your parents, and your loved ones can be even prouder today, because through this crisis, you showed just how strong, creative, resilient, and prepared you are for the future. In fact, you're quite lucky. As TIE students, you are probably more prepared for the shift to remote learning than so many others across the university and around the world. And as new Hugsy grads, your skills and your knowledge will be in high demand to capture the possibilities of the current crisis and to rebuild and reimagine education for the future. I loved learning and working with you this year. Congratulations, best of luck, and stay connected.
Congratulations to all of you, not just the students, but all of you who are an important part of their lives. Graduation is a community effort, and every one of you has contributed in your own ways to your student success. I teach courses in entrepreneurship, starting the year telling students ideas are cheap. How do you bring an idea to scale? How do you take it from the rarefied lab to the reality of schools or universities? It's been special working with the class of 2020. You've shown tremendous resilience, creativity, and humor. Take these with you as you start the next phase of your career. Remember, this is the time to bring it to scale and make a difference. And when we're allowed, stop by for a cup of coffee.
Congratulations, class of 2020. It was a privilege to have you at HGSE this year. I wish you all the best for your future endeavors. Make sure that you follow your passion, follow your heart, and I have no doubt that you'll make profound changes in the world. Thank you again for an incredible year.
Hi TIE, congratulations on facing the challenges of this year with strength and with creativity. I know you missed out on things, and that's disappointing, but something else you did get, though no one asked for it, is an authentic first-hand experience of online learning and with a whole host of educational technologies. I hope you take some time to reflect on the affordances and constraints of those technologies, because I know that those insights will strengthen the work you do in creating EdTech or teaching with technology in the coming years. The world needs student-centered, connected learning now more than ever, and you're in a unique position to shape the technology to create those experiences. I can't wait to see what you can do.
Congratulations, TIE Class of 2020. I am so proud of you. I've watched you innovate, iterate, and invest in worthy ideas, and most importantly, in each other. The world you're re-entering is vastly different from the one you left to come to Harvard. You have and will adapt, and you won't be alone. The community you created and the loved ones surrounding you now will always be with you. Thank you, families and significant others, for sharing your graduates with us and for letting me be a part of their passionate drive for impact. Thank you, and good luck.
Isn't it amazing that our opening reception, when we welcomed you to HGSE, was just 9 months ago? Now, in our last few minutes together as faculty member and students, I can't resist the chance to talk very briefly about 3 themes, 3 values that I hope you will take with you as graduates. First, remember the words of our HGSE mantra, learn to change the world. During your year of studies, we often emphasized the word learn in that slogan. Now, I want to focus instead on the word change. And in addition to changing the world, I want to remind you that change also has personal, individual implications. Many of you have developed new enthusiasms here, established new commitments, and discovered new career directions that you didn't anticipate 9 months ago. Now, I encourage you to remember that change is not a one-time enterprise. I hope you will remain open to discoveries and to surprises as you continue to define who you are and who you want to be, professionally and personally. And change is not only about acquiring new ideas, it's also about unlearning, letting go of old commitments as you encounter or invent better ones. Second, let me spotlight a word we don't hear often, especially perhaps at Harvard: humility. I think the most important and most practical meaning of humility is recognizing that the greatest ideas, the best solutions, almost always emerge from interacting with others. So I encourage you to use your new degree with humility. As you fan out to reform education and enhance life chances for everyone, it's important to listen as well as to speak up. Let me put it even more emphatically in the words of our profession. It's our job not just to teach, but also to continue to learn. Finally, my last theme, connection. You know how important connectivity is in every application of technology. But I'm talking about people and about your connection to the TIE family, to your predecessors, to the new students who will join us this fall, and to the faculty. Please keep up your link with us through the TIE listserv, LinkedIn, Facebook groups, and let us know where you are and what you are doing. After all, you're joining the global and supportive network of TIE alums. As you enter this illustrious community of well-placed and influential professionals, please bear in mind that you are now Harvard graduates, speaking with authority and with eloquence. So even while you make the most of all the wonderful connections you will now enjoy, remember, it's not who you know, it's whom. Okay, it's now my privilege to recognize and celebrate each graduate of the Technology, Innovation, and Education class of 2020. We begin with the Intellectual Contribution Award winner for TIE, Alexander Grady. Nir Ayesh. Alwar Balaji. Richard Lennon O'Drain. Ala Katunbo Bakare. Robson Beaudry. Dante Lamar Benson. Jay Bills. Liana Sarah Bishop. Iran Zhang Bowman. Luciano Casamajor, Stephen G. Chambers, Puvri Chauhan, Philip Chu, Hasmin Kai Agian, Rafi Choi Lim, Sophie Jia Chung, Felipe Estrada Prada, Andres Galindo, Melissa Gedney, Valroon Govardhan, Eleanor Gray, Amal Hayeth, Jesse Hill, Eduardo Hoppenstedt, Michal Hosen, Alejandro Jimenez Gonzalez, Joshua Kim, Melina Kim, Rajini Lal, Lawrence Lee, Jennifer Lynn, Drew Madsen, Joshua Martin, Annie Nam, Morgan Nixon, Hannah Pikus, Ethan Jesse Plant, Brent Powell, Allison Pyers, Brian Ramirez, Sam Sade, Wilbert Montes de Oca, Jessica Serna Saraswat, Reedy Shaw, Amna Sheikha, Haneen Sharif, Sarah Smolovitz, Reuben George Sudak, Achuth Krishnan Sridevi, Sunpu Youngwen, Shine Tang, Pim Tirawa Nidpan, Robert David Thare Parambil, Jennifer Walker, Jacob Waxman, Betsy Reed Willett, Gabriel Woods Lamanuzzi, Jiartong Wu, Yizhen Wu, Eunice Huifarnyo, Serene Yu, Anne Zhang, Han Zhu, and the Marshal for the Technology, Innovation, and Education Program, Duna Tatur. Congratulations to all the 2020 graduates of the Technology, Innovation, and Education Program. You know, I really wish the Internet of Things were fully developed so I could just reach out and hand a glass to each of you. We'll have to share this one symbolically. In honor of all your hard work throughout the past year of study, in recognition of the new and eminently well-deserved master's degrees you've received today, with thanks to the families and loved ones and friends who have supported you, and with confidence in and best wishes for every success in your future, congratulations to you, the TIE graduates of 2020. Stay well and stay in touch.